Hello, my dear beloved children. Today's message will be devoted to current events on Earth. As you can see everywhere, representatives of globalists are trying their best to stay afloat, despite the fact that all their actions are becoming more transparent to any reasonable person. In fact, everything happens according to the scenario that was conceived from above to awaken the maximum number of people on Earth. How else can you make people break away from their daily affairs and think about the future of humanity? Only through shock therapy that takes everyone out of their comfort zone. And now this applies to everyone, from the so-called elite to the poorest segments of the population of your planet. But if the elite are afraid of losing their capital as a result of the resulting instability in politics and finance, ordinary people are already below the poverty line. And yet, the vast majority of the inhabitants of the earth still hope that their governments will find some way out of the difficult and, as they think, temporary situation, and that everything will soon return to normal. In fact, the process of complete enslavement of the population of your planet launched by the globalists can only be stopped by your joint efforts. And the sooner people understand this, the fewer human souls will be sacrificed to the insatiable beast, which is the deep state. Now his devoted puppets, trying to save their own life, stop at nothing. As you can see, they have already moved on to attempts to physically destroy their political opponents, which is evidence of their despair and fear for their future. But no matter what they do, no matter how intimidating people, trying to impose their will on them, the scales have finally and irrevocably swinged towards the light. Therefore, I ask you, my relatives, to look at everything that is happening in the world as the final act of a tragicomedy, in which the puppets of the deep state so ineptly and talentlessly finish their roles. The threads for which their invisible puppeteers have been pulling for so long have been torn, and these faceless puppets make their convulsive movements only out of habit, without having another script and other directors at their disposal. And your participation in this performance can only be to boo these talentless actors and drive them away from the stage of world politics and from your life as soon as possible. The Father Absolute, who loved you immeasurably, spoke to you.